Hello everyone, Trigan here! Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So, normally I'd be doing Tavern Manager today, but Tavern Manager takes a lot more talking and my voice is still not recovered. So as you can see, I did end up double tracking this. We needed 2 trains on this to keep up with the amount of stuff we had to go. Might end up being too much. I might have to shorten them a little bit, but for now it's working fine. So today, since we have this going and steel being delivered up here to our machines factory, what I would like to do today is get the wood going. And so we have our sawmill right here. We have lots of forests around. I think I'm going to take these 2 right here because they're the closest. Almost looks like we could just run roads. All right, let's see here. Go ahead, grab this. Let's go with, I wonder if I could just do one, not one platform, but one train. You know, pick up logs here, drop them off, pick them up here, drop them off, and just keep looping back and forth. Let's see if that'll work. So we're going to go with 320. We're going to go with medium. Actually, let's go with small building. We don't need medium building. And no catenary. Oh, you finally remembered that, huh? Yeah. Yep, finally. Yeah, you can see how much this is digging into things here. I'm not sure if this is how I really want to do this, because let's try something. Let's go back to tracks. Turn off the catenary again. The slope isn't too bad. We can get down to that level. Okay. Okay. Well, let's check this way too. Yeah. This all looks good. All right. So this is what we'll do. Now let's go ahead. I'm going to line this up on here as well as I can. There we go. And we're going to take the road out for now. That's an odd turn on that road. Okay, so then let's take, I guess we'll keep one like this. Let's go with one platform. And let's put it right here. And let's do the other one while we're at it. And the other one, turn around. Let's line it up with the road here. Put it right here. Let's see if we can do this. Track. Come here. Come on. There we go. Too much slope. Goodness sakes. Let's check the other side and worry about that in a minute. Too much slope. Even though I was just able to do that, now it's giving me grief. You know what? Let's try the trucks. Let's try the trucks. We don't need 2 platforms on that, so let's go ahead and replace that. There we go. We'll put that right there. And I want... That was not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Well, a platform on the other side too. I'm going to put a building over on this side. So that way we can make the truck route even shorter. Okay, there we go. So that's a very strange route. Let's flatten this a little bit before we go any further. That'll make it a little bit easier get all this stuff put in. Okay. That's good. Now, country roads. We're going to take just a normal one here. Go. There we go. Okay, so that is like that. Actually, I want to do this too. I don't know why this is a double lane road here. I did not do that. I don't know why it is upgrading that to be like that. Can I just run this up to this? And actually, we could run this over to here. And you know what? Actually, we can get rid of all of this garbage. Let's go ahead and cut this back. And instead... there, like that. And the part that's upgraded can stay upgraded. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so now what we want is to... you know, I might want to upgrade these roads anyway. So you know what? Let's do this. Go straight and go from there to there. But yeah, since we're going to have a lot of truck traffic on these roads, it might be wise to go ahead and make them the wider roads. Your voice is sounding more and more like growlers. Yeah, I told you my voice is a little messed up today. Let's do that. And then let's come straight out of here and then curve it down like that. And that we can just put that there. All right, cool. Now we can smooth this out. All right, let's go ahead and widen this. I think that would have been a wiser way to have this. All right, well, whatever, it's good enough. That does go down there to that city. Wonder if I could connect it up so it went all the way up to Pueblo. All right. So this, buildings, cargo, there we go. And so I don't need a double one. Let's go with a single one here. It should work okay. Country new. West entrance enabled. 64 capacity. That's nice. Tram, no. Actually, should we use cargo trams? Let's just use trucks. If we need to switch to cargo trams, then surface city new. Okay, I'm going to put that right there like that. Then let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to run this across to here. Run this across to here. And then we'll connect this right here. And then at the other end, we'll just use some regular ones. These. We'll use a platform on one side. Put a building there in the middle. Okay, that looks fine. And we'll go over here and do this one. Put it right here on the curve. And then we'll put one of the older truck depots. I didn't want it there. Why did it hop to the left when I was trying to put it in? There. That's right. Okay. Now I'll set up 2 truck routes. Just realized I've had the simulation running this whole time. Doesn't matter. I am probably going to need... No, I think that did exactly what I wanted it to do. Good. This will be the Fort Lauderdale Forest West. And you're going to wait until full. And we'll go ahead and set this. You're going to be unloading nothing. You're going to be loading that. And here you're going to be loading nothing and unloading that. There. So it should be doing just logs. And we'll make that green. And then we'll do the same thing with this one here. There. There. Make it a different forest green. Fort Lauderdale, I forgot to name these. Forest East. Fort Lauderdale. I hate the way that now interrupts you when you're typing stuff. Sawmill Branch, that's fine. And Fort Lauderdale Forest East. Trucking. And let's go back here. Fort Lauderdale Forest West. And set trucking at the end of this. Okay, then we'll go ahead and get... Now we should be able to get just specialized log trucks. So this carries 12, goes 60. This only does fuel and stuff, yeah. This one is bulk cargo. When did that do? 12. This says 14, has 2 compartments. It does not do logs, though. Okay. Really? So we don't have any specialized trucks at this point in time. I mean, we probably have some older ones, like this one. Actually, how fast is this? That's 60. All right, well, we're going to go with these then. Yeah, let's just do 10 for right now. And we'll put 5 on each. Speed it up and let them get started here. Okay, they're doing their thing. Let's go ahead and see about getting our line through here. I'm going to start by setting up the line here. Let's see. Well, maybe I need to set up this half of it first. Oh, really? You're in the way? I hate you. You set that up like that. Why are you hating on that thing? Oh, we're clipping that again. Still. Yeah, that didn't work. I did not go far enough. Alright, let's try that again. Probably gonna need more than one train, so I better... Actually, we can put it on the outside there. Or the inside, or whatever you want to call it from this angle. Ooh, I think that might have worked out just perfect for me. So we tunnel through that, go over that road. Yeah, I think that works fine. And then, let's see. We're going to... let's do a line right there. I think that's good. Nope, that's not going to work. That looks good. I figured it might be a little bit too far, but I also knew that we'd be able to do that. Then here, let's curve along here. There we go. And I'm gonna just make this earth and smooth it out. Okay. There. That looks really nice. Okay, so our trucks are getting their stuff done. Let's do this. Oh, it doesn't like the road there at all. Okay, let's do this. Take this one, we're going to type D, put it right there, and then we'll just run it down and connect it like that. Okay, so let's create our route. We're going to go from the sawmill all the way up to the machines factory, and then we're going to stop at the city on the way out. So this is going to be waiting until full. Load. You're not going to unload anything. You're going to pick up planks. Then here you are going to just take whatever's there. You're going to be unloading planks and loading machines. And then here, you're just unloading everything. Lauderdale, Upper Fort Lauderdale, that's... Oh. And this will be the Fort Lauderdale sawmill rate. And we'll make this pan. Good enough. It's going to be carrying the machines too, but so what we'll do, you know, on the last one I forgot we have diesels too. I just went with, oh wow, we got some new little steam locomotives here. Oh, this one will do almost 200 kph. Wow. 139, 37, 164. This is the most powerful of them. What's this one? This one's still better at 190. And what's our diesel look like? They're about the same, really. A little bit weaker. Let's go ahead and stick with the steam with the 9,000. And then cargo. Ugh. Yeah, we're going to have to use these because we're having to do two things. I don't like that, but it's going to be what it is. Oops, a little too much. That should work. There. Speed this up again. And we'll let this get going and see if we actually get some stuff coming out of here. It looks to me like they updated these wagon models. Because instead of showing boxes with no texture, now they're just showing nothing. I really hate this. I think I'm going to change this, and we'll use a little shunting locomotive to go back and forth here. So let's go ahead to this. So this is just going to end up being a pass-through track. Hopefully, I'm going to set this up in case I ever need to double track this. So we'll go ahead and put a second track on here like this. That's just for the pass-through in case we need to double track the pass-through. And then this will be for the shunter. Platforms. There we go. Am I hearing the bell from our crossing? There. Okay. So then we're going to need one over here too. We can just use the other side of this. Oh, really? You're not going to let me place one there? Really? Really? Well, you know what? This is just going to be a little shunter. We can probably get away with it being short. So, yeah, we'll get rid of these two over here and just leave it at 5 long, it looks like. Yeah, 5 long. And then we can go ahead and go from here to here. Yeah, that'll work for now. Yeah, because this one's going to have to be different because it's on the other side of that platform. So we'll go ahead now and... we got room right here. We can put in one of these little guys. There. And we can go from... Hello. From here to here. We'll make this, I don't know, this color, I guess. You'll wait until full. You're only, excuse me, loading machines. And here you are, oops, wrong button. Loading nothing. You're unloading machines. There. So this will be the Erie machines shunter. And what is line 1? I just saw that. Apparently that's nothing. Must be one we started creating and then didn't for some reason. All right, and then we'll go ahead and let's use our small diesel here. Diesel shunter. And let's see, boxcars. Got a ton of boxcars here. Isn't there one that's automatically like this one's got it. I think. I hope. Yeah, there we go, random. And we'll make that 10. And then the Erie machine shunter right there. Cool. And then this one, we can take it and remove the final stop. And you'll be, oops, no. Pause that. Unloading that, not loading anything else. Then we can go ahead and we'll just go ahead and redo it. It'll just be easier than trying to do it the other way. We just need our flat cars, which are, did I miss them? There we go. We just don't have any really long ones yet, I guess. There. All right, cool. So now it's really just a matter of... oh, did he just... I think I just accidentally deleted the first batch that they made there. Whoops. Let's see if we can go ahead and get this going since we're here. Let's go ahead and take this road out first. Nope, buildings. Nope, freight. There we go. Yeah. We're going to do pretty much the same thing we just did with the other one here. We're just going to have... Here we go. We'll take this, put a platform on the opposite side, so we can put a building over there. And have one platform that's not going to be in the right spot. Oh, no, two this time. I guess they heard me complaining about them and decided to teach me a lesson. Growler thinks you're losing your mind. Pretty sure those platforms don't think about anything. You may be right about the losing my mind, Growler. What can I say? Road. I don't like using the trucks very much there, but well, let's go ahead and run this all the way out to here. There. That way this will be connected. Run this out to here and then curve down to there. Do we reach it? Yes, we do. Good. And then this one. Let's go ahead and do this side first. Then I think we can go ahead and grab this. Oh, that's not right, is it? Let's do this. Curve it like that, and then we'll curve it again into that. Does it reach both of them now? It does. Excellent. Okay, we're probably going to end up double tracking this one too, because we'll probably need 2 trains for it. Right now, I don't think we really need this at all, but... Okay. How does that look? Goes into the mountain there, comes out of the mountain here. I think we're okay. Is that at a decent enough angle? Or should I move it a little bit? Let's move it a little bit. That'll do. Okay, and then we come down to here. That keeps our speed pretty consistent through that curve. And then go ahead, we'll run it all the way to there. And we're just going to go ahead and double track this now, because we are no doubt going to have to. Why is it... I don't know why it was acting strange on that one little section there. Okay. Okay. There. And there. That's signals. Oh, why on earth is it like that? Well, that's really funky. I don't know why it's overlapping the track instead of snapping to it. That makes 0 sense. Let's try that again. Well, that explains why the track was acting weird up here. We're going to take this one out, and then we can, since we know where that one is, we can go ahead and restart that from there. Okay. And then here, go from here to this. That looks pretty good. Take that out. Come on, right there. There we go. And then that right there. Good. We're all set. We just need to... do we have all the... Yeah, we have a shed here that does all the lines. And we're just going to go from there to there. Gonna wait until full. Unload nothing. Gonna load halfway with coal. And halfway with iron. And then here you are going to load nothing. And this would be the Detroit iron and coal lines. And this would be the Detroit iron and coal freight. You know what I can do? Let's pause the game again. Let's go to this. Pueblo iron and control and coal freight. Manage vehicles. Let's copy one of these. But then we're going to move it over to the Detroit one. There. Then we can just go to the Detroit iron and coal freight. Duplicate that to get our second one. And there we go. Okay, the machines factory has reached level 2, which means that the steel and steel mill and the sawmill are both now at their full production, or will be once they get cranked up to it. They're not shipping everything out yet because the steel factory or the machines factory only requires half of what they're making, but it was enough to kick them up to their second level. Since the machine factory has 4 levels, they have only 2. So all of that should just start moving. We might need to add some more trucks, balance that out, things like that. But otherwise, we're running, and we got machines being delivered all over now. So I'd say this was a success. But that is it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, enjoyed my really weak voice today. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time.